Okay, welcome back to Rogue Trader.
Hello, everybody.
So, you left off, you were at Deadliest, having just had an encounter that didn't lead to everyone's death.
We were able to talk. We were at least able to talk to at least get Vitaville mano a mano.
Isn't life grand?
Yeah, nobody died.
Nobody died.
Plus 10 on this from.
I was surprised at everyone.
Honestly, yeah, I thought that was going to end in like bloodshed and tears.
Okay, counterattack.
Worked out.
Yeah.
This time.
I mean, nobody on their team died either. We're gonna have to work on that.
Everyone who's not a. I'm sure as we prune them down, they will become more and more desperate.
Should we go back to the planet where we isolated their tech priest and finish the job?
We have a god to slay, so we can win the
Yeah, I don't.
tournament.
We talked about this last time. I don't think there's a point to going back there. Either he's dead and, well, not much of him is left, or he's not dead and he's not there anymore.
It has been a couple of years, so either he's left or he's basically stranded forever.
Yeah.
Well, you either obliterated him or he survived.
There would be no evidence one way or the other.
Yeah.
Unless
either he's
he just
dead.
Unless he left, but before that he made it into a big mechanical middle finger pointing at the sky just in case we came back to look.
I mean, Gray is.
I can hear Gray scribbling furiously. Discard.
Well, sometimes I just randomly type stuff to freak you out.
I mean, if you hadn't taken that one for use, that would have been, you know. Why can't I use weapon mechadendrites with melee weapons?
Because
that
there's
is
their
weird.
own
Well,
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I have to look this up now.
Yeah.
And I know I can't use the manipulator mechadendrite. It doesn't have fine manipulation, which you need to parry things.
You trying to have like an extra arm to parry for you?
No.
Yes.
I just want it for thematic reasons.
Thematically parrying for you, I understand.
Yes. There you are.
Okay. So.
And you're cheap.
I'm not.
Not you.
Yes, you are, Greg.
This talent
Yeah,
I'm looking at.
I'm easy.
But not cheap.
Moving along. How about you? How about you, our valiant rogue trader? What do you say?
Well, I say we're heading on to hunt this beast because other people are on its trail.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we decided that was the best idea.
So. That's a book I need. No, that's not the book I need. That's the book next to the book I need. That's the book I need.
Insert. Thank you.
Okay, so into the warp looking for Karnak.
We know where Karnak is?
No, but between
We have a map.
You have a map and you have data taken from Delectus Nox.
A map with no names, probably.
So between the two, go a bit insane.
I mean, if you want.
What is that?
Willpower check to use the map.
Wait, no, that was get scared. I don't do that.
Willpower. Bonuses, penalties.
Just a straight willpower check. Alright. Gain D3 insanity.
Huzzah.
Apparently it's quite a tricky. Sorry?
How much insanity?
D3.
Do I have you on here? I don't think I do.
2.
Effort.
Not bad.
Yeah, not the worst.
No. I mean, you're getting used to this thing now, but still, it's not something you want to be messing around with all the time.
No. I bet getting used to it is going to bite me in the ass at some point, though. Okay, so what's next?
Next is attempts to get into the jump.
Okay, so that whole thing.
Yep,
so
the whole standard thing. Oh, I need to actually open up the...
I've done this so many times. You think I'd know what to do by now, but
Yeah, you think I'd remember to open up the jump calculator.
okay,
There we go.
Challenging Sinisthians. Okay, so does this count as having basic charts? Or nothing? Because
This
it's-
just
we're
counts as
still
nothing. This is just your attempt. It allows you to attempt it. Between the random rumours and the magical chart of living skin.
It's a good chart.
Well, I'm okay. So
So-
this is good.
Yep.
Okay, so I've interpreted the ritual's results.
Yep.
Okay, I can confidently give the captain to give the order for translation. GM tells me the stability of the route, the clarity of the Astronomicon, and the approximate duration.
Alright. So this is a Byzantine route.
Ooh.
That's not good.
And the duration is 412 days.
Mr. Captain Man.
Could we even try again, or are we just stuck with this one considering circumstances?
You are welcome to try again.
But the question is this a good or a bad roll?
That is the question.
If we take this route and assume that it's going to be about the same duration back, will we arrive in time?
Yeah, because it's...
That's only 800 days. You've still got 4 years.
I say we take it.
Yeah,
Well,
I
I mean,
mean,
that
it will
that
only
is
take a
2
week or two.
years.
It'll only take a week or two to try again and take a look.
Let's what?
Let me
25
consult my Navigate Warp
days?
Servo Skull.
It's 1d5 days.
Mm.
Yep.
So, Captain,
One moment. Still considering options.
sure.
The Servo Skull reports that the warp is clouded, and also it's only for navigating in systems, not between them.
Oh yeah, great. You didn't tell me if the warp is, if the Astronomicon is visible or not.
The astronomical is visible.
Okay, well, Rex goes over to his visualization aboard of which crew members are in his good graces, and he moves Isaac C. Clarke down a few notches, and then he gives the order to proceed.
Okay.
Okay.
I told you I can't figure anything out about this. What's so bad about that?
Okay. So
I could lie.
No ill tidings. No. We're at like 110% of morale, right?
Not that I
Yeah.
would lie to my
Yes,
rogue trader.
the ship is well sorted. As long as you don't botch it, you're fine.
Okay, so no omens. Okay, well, yeah, so... well, there is no omens, so there's no needed for a command test, so...
Yeah.
No, we have to roll a
You have to roll.
D100 anyway.
Yeah, because you can still botch it.
Okay, so somebody, I suppose the captain.
What am I rolling?
D100, try not to botch it.
Crew morale.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Yep.
Good to get those high rolls out of here.
Now we all test to see if we go insane or not.
Hooray!
Yes. I'm fine with this.
Now I need to remember to recharge my fate points.
I am
Okay.
perfectly a-okay.
Terran added on mad again. Well, sorry, the captain is insane again, and
I'm fine.
okay, take priest as well.
I was about to read stasis, which would have been interesting. Wrong chart.
I'm just not here today, that's all.
No, that's just a malignancy. And Vex has also just got a malignancy.
Just a malignancy. Has anyone
Yeah.
got the malignancy page open?
I think I'm
Page
busy adding
300 to
full
rotate a book.
What did you roll?
Malignancies.
44. Oh no, that's a hallucination. Oh no, I don't have the malignancy page open. I got the hallucination open.
I'll move over to it now.
24 for malignancy.
Going insane.
It's probably something like your left thumb is on fire.
Honestly,
Malignancies. What did you roll? 24?
Addicted to corpse starch.
Night Eyes. Light pains the character. Unless he shields his eyes, it suffers a -10 penalty at all tests in an area of bright light.
We have sunglasses.
No. However, I do own the engineering bay.
Oh, great. Rex is dark-hearted. He grows increasingly cruel, callous, and vindictive, reduces fellowship by 1d10.
Till the end of the jump, right?
Till the end of the jump, yes.
How would we notice?
Rex walks over to the previously mentioned board and moves everyone down a couple of notches.
He just rips everyone off the board.
He brings in a second board of closest to the airlock.
We're right back.
Just moves the board up a notch.
All right.
So now,
Why isn't there
oh,
no?
we're going to have a lot of encounters.
There's no talent group for good
You can still
reputation
quarter
rogue
this.
trader.
If you roll well. Or you
Oh.
could triple it if you roll badly.
Yeah. Okay. So.
Lost in the war. Wait, no, that's bad.
Wait, I have to make a warp navigation test here somewhere, don't I? Oh, I have to locate the Astronomicon first.
Yes. Find the
So I
Astronomicon now.
Is the route stable?
No, it's Placentine.
Okay, so
It's twisty.
Twisty.
so
Turny.
+0.
Likely to stab you in the back.
There's units everywhere.
Likely to stab you in the back unless it gets stabbed in the back first by itself.
What's that
It's all
line?
part of my clever plot.
20 cents. I'm gonna reroll that.
Fair.
This one's not good if you. I mean, it's not the worst, but it's not
Yeah.
great if you mess it up. Okay, I have located the Astronomicon.
Yeah.
It's over there. I pointed out to the tech priest. It's very bright.
I'm not on the bridge. I'm in engineering.
I do it over the Vox. You get a headache anyway.
I don't. The Vox doesn't have picture. I turned that off.
It's a psychic picture.
Yes. Okay.
Wait, what is this?
Where's the flush navigator button?
So wait, what is the? Oh, navigator's going nuts. Okay.
Okay. Well, no, navigator's fine. He's trying to give the tech priest a headache. Okay. So.
Now it's the navigation check.
Yeah, navigation check,
Yeah.
which is that one.
Try to
So,
remember
but
what
for
this
this one, I get a bonus from the ship.
+10.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is good.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's good. Probably doesn't modify the time by a lot, though.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay, so now I suppose we see if we can detect the encounters or not, however many there may be.
It's less than
Okay,
100,
so-
even though I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, so for the first encounter, it's +20. Okay, I detect the first encounter, whatever it is.
All right. Who would like to
Oh,
roll
wait,
the team?
Yeah, do we roll first or do we check first?
We're supposed
Doesn't
to
make that
roll
much
first.
difference.
Ah, the super bus has rolled poorly. What's on fire?
67 is a warp storm.
Warp storm. Yeah.
The navigator does not avoid this encounter. The vehicle is the vessel is pounded by a warp storm. Okay, so I try to avoid it. It is a physical thing.
Yep.
So +0 navigation. Well, it's +20 in this case, due to various bonuses. I fail to avoid it.
Okay.
I
Well-
can try to re-roll that, but we could end up with something worse later on.
I mean, it is
Comes the
gonna.
warp.
The warp storm is well. I think the warp storm spits it out if we're not careful.
Okay,
No,
the
this
warp
does
storm-
2 critical hits to you. Well, a critical hit. I rolled twice and picked the lower result.
Okay, so
Do we want the Geller for the popping?
Lower result. We should be okay.
Yeah, the lower result should be fine.
Okay, so no reroll.
I'm look. They have definitely chosen to watch the Geller field explode.
Okay. No reroll then, I suppose.
All right, I'm just trying to find the critical hit table.
Geller field explodes.
Core book under ship damage.
Yeah.
Probably around damage and defenses or just above fire.
It's 222.
I'm at 230.
Critical hits. Here we are.
Oh, it's 226 of the PDF.
Yeah. All right. 1. Good start for me. But it might be a 9.
Hull breach.
The ship is brished just under by a tremendous force. Compartments. The void streams in. The attacker selects 1d5 components. Yeah.
That's brave.
Not including the bridge.
Intelligent. Geller field goes boom.
I think a lot more than just a killer field.
Four components.
Listen. So you see, this is what happens when you don't listen to me and re-roll it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay. I'm going to random this because I like random. 9, 10. 10. D10s are good. So, first up.
no, they're not good.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. The ostentatious display?
Our ostentatious display.
Sensors are split. Sensors are.
Oh, that's the Auspex, isn't it? That's
We
that's
need
not a good
that.
one.
The ostentatious display is just like some statues and things that Rex looted from somewhere.
Okay. Well, they are damaged.
I'll get right on fixing that, Captain.
Well,
Chinese are broken.
there's more to come.
Yeah, there's a lot more to come.
That is a massive font. Why does this thing always want to do massive fonts to start off with?
This bigger text is funny.
Alright. So, the ostentatious display explodes. Ostentatiously.
It's only
Shower
damaged. It's
gold.
not destroyed.
Yeah.
It's
We
just
can
been,
pick up
moved. All of it's been moved over to where the giant rent in the side of the ship is.
The Jovian drive is also damaged and depressurized.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
One, 2, 3, 4. Not the bridge, that's a reroll.
Good.
That's Gellerfield.
Yep.
Well, block. Did
Look,
not
we knew it was
block.
going to happen.
Damaged.
I mean,
Just after being destroyed. And the final one is the Voidsman quarters. Damaged.
but we need those for having crew.
Well, speaking of which, our crew and our morale are cut in half.
Oh,
Ow.
Really? Why?
Because of Voidsman
I
quarters.
fucked the whole breach.
Oh.
Yep, that's just automatic.
Mental note, listen to Discord next time.
That
Apparently,
could not quite have been much worse.
No, the
engines damaged, Geller field damaged.
Calculator damaged.
So right now, emergency repairs -5 penalty, -10 to maneuverability.
Can we emergency escape the warp right now and just go and get to fixing ourselves?
Yeah.
No.
So just I think 40,000 crew members just died. Some of them, a lot of them are servitors, so they're probably dead already, technically.
It's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, just smoke and warp, and the Geller field just goes down, and you just hear laughing.
So, how could it be much worse? Our Mr.
It could be actually destroyed.
Yeah, if we had if the Geller field was destroyed rather than damaged, we would not have a Geller field until we got back to Footfall.
Yeah, it's like this was very bad, but this could.
The
have
absolute
been
worst
worse.
would be the warp engine and the Gellerfield going down, because that would lead you as a literal Hulk in the warp.
I mean, then we're just
Yeah.
playing Space Hulk with.
Yeah, at
without
that
as
point,
good of
the whole
numbers.
campaign just changes while you try and find and salvage a warp drive of a Hulk.
Yeah.
Well, time to build a Forge world wherever we land.
But yeah.
Well, okay. Well, after that horrible rant, it's like emergency repairs to the Geller field.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Right, the
Boy, I
area
wish
is
that was a thing that there were
depressurized.
rules for.
And well, because we lost so many people, you're taking a -5 to that emergency repair.
Okay. Gray, is there a difficulty on this roll?
I'm just seeing what it says about vacuum, depressurization. It's depressurized, but I don't know what that actually does.
Oh, there it is. It's on the extended repairs bit in the middle paragraph.
Where's extended repairs?
And it says it takes several weeks. What the heck? Okay.
Well, I mean,
That's not something
it does imply something very bad has happened. You know,
Mhm.
it's. You know what this was? You know that I've been joking about hitting that bloodthirster.
Well, he's
Cool.
coming to dinner.
Yeah, he finally dodged us and planted his axes into the.
Emergency repairs, yeah.
Yeah, several weeks minimum
Okay,
for
and you
extended
test-
repair. I'm not finding anything about emergency repair.
There is no you don't quick fix a hole in the side of the ship.
No, but I can restart the Geller field.
Yes, the Garfield's damaged, not destroyed.
Yes, I'm looking for how to fix it, and I find nothing.
Yeah.
What does it say about it
has
functioning
to
as
be
damage?
something.
Yeah, I mean, I think its damage is still functioning.
Damage has its own
it's-
chart in all of the bad things that happen.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's
Where's
flickering
that?
on and off, so it's not completely down.
Like, what does it say about over in the bad chart then? What does it say?
Why does repair not have an entry in the index?
Because that would make life too simple.
Maybe
was
it's under
fancy fight
ship.
blamed.
No.
Let's open up Battlefleet Coronis. Because that's the type of thing they may have realised their boo-boo and added in there.
That is a good call.
Austrian the fleet, ground wars.
It says components that are fully functional, damage from raging inferno.
Oh, that is folks.
Any
Um.
damage, a damaged component cannot be used and will not be provided any bonus until the ship is repaired.
That is clearly not correct.
Well, it says right here.
Yes, but it's wrong.
I think for Gellerfields are separate from that. But I think it's like you can't use your engines. If you were to drop out the warp now,
We'd
it'll
be
be
stuck.
like a complete miss jump, and you would not have an engine until you repaired it after several weeks.
Assuming we land anywhere near a star.
Because it's just what it's saying right here, just saying damage is out until you go back and fix it.
Yes. However, if you check the Navis primer, every warp encounter has a different entry for if the Geller field is damaged, operational, or destroyed.
So I think the Gellerfield is separate to everything else. So I think like the Voidman quarters, everyone's kind of crammed in the corridors now. The ostentatious display, well.
We're not using it at the moment, and
No.
that's fine.
The drive will not work until it's repaired. But it is not completely utter junk, so it can be repaired.
Yeah, the Tropian drive, to be clear, is the one that we use in system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well, destroyed is just it becomes actively hazardous. Says
No,
right here,
destroyed is
know.
you no longer have this thing at all. You cannot fix it. You have to get a new one.
Yep.
Yeah, which would be bad, but I mean,
Quite bad.
Okay, so I guess the next choice is what you're doing.
Well, I suppose we're trying to
'Cause-
fix the Okay, so we have. How many days do we have before the next encounter?
Okay, emergency repairs. I found it. It's under ship combat. So a difficult -10 tech use test
Thank
to
you.
direct and aid repair crews. And well, it's -15 now.
Plus 10 because the rogue trader told me to do it, so I get the hover. Plus 10 because I am a tech priest with a tech priest stick. I'll
Right.
take that. Gellerfield's back up.
Yeah. So it takes 1d5 turns. So
Turns.
6
That's
hours.
30 minutes. Yeah. We've got a couple of days. It's under starship combat,
we have 5 days
Well,
before the next.
That's essentially
Yeah.
that's essentially in the middle of a combat encounter,
Why on earth is that not linked in from damage?
because it's considered the fact that's a component taking damage on combat.
All right. Engines were only damaged as well?
Yep.
Cool. Do I have a hover?
Yep.
Great. No, I can't fix that right now.
Yeah, that's bad, but
Let me see if I can get the Void's quarters back up. Ha 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 ha, no.
Are you even going to try and repair the ostentatious display?
Yes, obviously.
we gotta pick up all the little gold pieces from
Yeah.
around the ship.
They're too heavy, I
Technically,
can't lift them.
that was a botch on the Voidsman's quarters.
Yes, they're not fixable.
So they're double damage now.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to rule you can't have another go at fixing them until you
No,
get
I'm not
proper
going to.
repairs. Yeah.
Nope. All right, 5 days left. Engines.
Every single toilet on the ship clogs.
Well, that happened.
All
How
two
about
of them.
the ostentatiousness? Oh, good.
course.
The servitors got that back in proper order.
The most important part.
They pile the statues up in something that looks ostentatious.
So wait, is the Gellerfield fixed?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I got that one first try.
This is one of those things where the combat repairs and the warp travel kind of make the damage almost.
I mean,
to be fair, I think combat repairs and while in combat is different from that's a slapdash jury rig to get to make sure that you don't die under being fired upon.
Yeah.
They don't really put the two. They don't really delineate the two things here.
I mean, what is emergency repairs? Like, where is it?
What does it say?
Page 216, right at the bottom.
Because I think that is. It's
because like just saying it's like it's totally fixed, guys. It's a little.
It's a combat maneuver instead, not a thing you do while going through the warp.
I went too far.
Kind of
The
fixed
warp, you're
destroyed.
supposedly taking so much damage, you gotta go dry dock yourself for a while if you make it back alive.
Carries me to the trick.
I don't know. We could make a compromise where we no longer get its bonus, but it's still considered functional.
It's more the timing. Yeah, because
I'd say it lasts for the next encounter, and then I have to fix it again.
yeah.
Well, I mean, you could even say.
I mean, what we can.
So
Also do
I'm
is
perfectly fine with you like fixing stuff on the ship in warp, but it's more the fact that if it's like a few hours, then it's never going to be a threat because you've got 5 days, and the chance of a tech priest not fixing something in 5 days.
Well, I'm only making one check per day. That's obvious.
Yeah.
Well,
This is the thing, right? I would argue that okay, so this goes under extended actions, and that's only I'd say that this could only be taken during combat because the entire crew is at battle stations.
Yeah.
We're in the warp, which is we're at heightened awareness, but we're not at battle stations.
Also, the fact that the warp is literally it's a much more hazardous environment than combat.
Yeah, like stuff has to be locked. I mean, yes,
honestly,
and no, but
this kind of damage would be like pull out. We're pulling out of the warp. Don't matter where we go, and we're going back to footfall.
I mean, it's
essentially
not. It's not truly crippling. Like it's very bad.
It's very near though.
Yeah, I mean, okay, that's up to the
That's a rogue trader. That's a rogue trader call.
But yeah, I don't know. I'd rule that we can't take the extended action stuff. We have to repair under normal conditions.
Don't just say do the 1d5 turns into 1d5 days.
That's fair.
That's a fair
Yeah.
compromise.
Honestly, yeah, I think that's fair.
Because it says for these repairs in the book,
2
it
days.
says it's for weeks.
Alright.
Yeah, and I'd also say that if multiple things get damaged like this at the same time,
You can only work on one at a time.
yeah,
Obviously.
you pick one.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you've done. The Gellerfield was the first thing, wasn't it?
Yes.
So you got that
Which took
fixed in 2 days.
Yes.
And then you failed
Also
2 more
2
days to fail to fix
That was the engine, and then the Void's Quarters,
Which
led into the next encounter.
yeah, we are at 9 days now, so we have the next encounter, and then we only have 1 day to attempt to fix something before the third encounter.
No, I know what it is in the Voidsman's Quarters. All the fluorescent lights are at maximum intensity.
Yeah, but like maximum so that people sit on fire when they go in
Yes,
there.
yes. Imperium of Man maximum intensity. Weapons grade intensity.
Well,
Oh,
at least
is that
that's
all
an all.
clear?
At least that's an all as well.
Yeah, also.
Alright.
Fantastic.
Okay, so we have 1 day to fix something before the third encounter.
Yep.
I'm gonna roll for engines.
No, that's a bot. So what
That's a
happens
botch.
now?
Well, you cannot attempt. The engines are just too warp ridden.
That wasn't me.
Oh, that was
That's
added.
very bad.
You're right,
Yeah,
that
that was me
added.
trying to shake off my my malignancy, but I didn't.
Okay,
So-
that's fair.
Yep.
I just own mine. I don't care. Ah,
You still fail, but yeah.
off by
So-
1.
So how long did that take?
5 days.
Not me again.
Oh, yeah.
2
Well,
days.
2 days. So we're now in the third encounter.
Yep.
And we now have 4 days before the next encounter.
All right.
Do you want? Do you want
Who
me
would like to roll the
again,
third
or-
encounter?
I'll roll it.
Someone roll it. What is that?
57.
Oh, I just literally flicked off that page.
What's on
Spontaneous
fire?
inhuman combustion.
Our old
always fire.
friend.
This ship is so combustible. I know it's 1 in 10
Why is the
chance of getting it, pretty
Gellerfield on
much.
fire?
Yeah, I can't avoid this one either.
No, it just happens.
Yep.
You can't avoid fire. You just get it.
Okay, great. So what? Yeah, he destroys our Gellerfield.
Notice that life sustain is on fire.
Is that better or worse than the?
Dude, how much do you like breathing?
Do we have any crew left?
I have a void suit.
You
that's
always
okay,
have a
right? How
voice. I think it's
how
like
much was
D5 and a D10 or something like that.
Oh, God.
I moved away looking for other stuff. I was
This is
about
what
to
we
be
play Rogue
Coronus, that's why I
Traders.
can't find it.
This is why we love Rogue Traders. Sometimes you go across the
53.
galaxy in 20 days. Sometimes you freaking
Two.
trip and break both your ankles looking for milk.
I think
We went
yeah.
looking for trouble. We just didn't
Fire.
expect to find it after
Okay,
we
so
arrived.
we take
1D5 crew,
1d5.
1D10 morale.
morale. Yeah.
So, back when we get another mutiny, I'm sure.
Yes.
To put out a fire, a character must organize a firefighting team and make a difficult -10 command test.
So that was 1d5, 1d10. Do you want to roll that added?
Yeah, I'm figuring out the modifiers because we lose some for the crew we already lost.
It's 10 for the crew, I think.
But we get a bonus from the augur, so which is +10, so that neutralizes out. And then I have Billy by my side, gives me a bonus.
Oh yeah, Billy.
Mister, I'm scared.
You have to be brave for the crew, Billy.
Okay.
His
My
cardboard
arm
arm.
is smoking.
His cardboard armor is not an asset right now.
Well, made it, so it's like our little Mutton Jeff act of it's like, you gotta be brave, Billy. You got to show the might of the Imperium. It apparently motivates the crew.
Billy Burn! Go on, put it out, lads.
Okay. Okay, so it also does say that multiple characters can attempt to organize firefighting teams for
Yeah.
next time. Okay, but
D5
yeah,
crew,
so-
D10 morale.
Ouch.
did we do that already?
No, we haven't yet.
No.
No, okay, so let me roll that.
I'll do it.
Ow.
Yep.
Okay,
That's not too bad. Yeah.
All
Okay,
the
so
all
we
the
have-
people knowing light fell out.
Okay, so now is it damaged? So you probably want to fix that next. We have 4 days before the next test.
Right.
Oh, yeah,
Get right
so
on that.
What does it do is the question.
Are we still at -10 from crew?
it's the
or is
life
it up to
sustainer.
-12?
It's basically your sewage works and air and
Yeah,
heat.
it's
We
we need
like
to not-
breathing.
Well,
And
it's
not drowning.
it's literally everything that keeps you alive. So it's your heat,
Yeah.
your air, and your sewage, and your food processors and all that.
Yep, you're still at -5 to repair. We haven't hit the next
Great.
thing yet.
Yet. Oh, thank God. Okay.
Right.
The toilets are functional again.
No, it's fine. I just had to reset the circuit breaker and flip off the fire.
How long does that
the
take, out of
emergency fire
interest?
mode.
Well, this is a
Rolling.
normal repair, so this takes 1d5 days.
Just a day.
Just a day.
So
Okay,
we
so that's not long
Like
enough.
I said,
With the massively reduced crew population, it's not long enough to have any real problems.
There are enough
the
buckets on
time
board.
taken is reduced by 1 turn per degree of success in the emergency repair rules. So, yeah, with 6 degrees of success only taking 1 day, I had it up and running before lunch.
No.
Attention crew,
functionally a
it
day,
is
though.
now safe
Okay.
to poop again.
So we have 3 days.
Get Jelly's first in the line.
Okay, so what do we still need to fix? So the engines are completely destroyed. I mean, not destroyed. But we
No,
can't
they're just
fix them.
damaged.
Okay, well, we can't fix them.
Or the Voidsman quarters.
No, that's the Void's quarters.
No,
I
you
didn't
rolled,
botch
you
the
botched them.
engines.
Oh no, it's...
No, I didn't. That was the willpower test.
Yes, yeah, I got confused.
Oh, okay. So you can still try to fix
Yeah, I can still
the.
roll for engines.
Yeah.
And I can still roll for the display. Not that I will just yet.
No, that is of tertiary importance.
That's not your call.
It's true.
Never mind. The engines are no longer functional.
Yeah.
No, that's a shop job. Muffler's gone.
Well, I mean, are they destroyed now?
No,
or
they're
are they
just damaged beyond my ability to repair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks here like somebody replaced all the spare parts with
Duct
We
tape.
ran out of spare parts.
The tech priest is doing that noise
Yeah.
you never want to hear a builder make.
Okay, so roll a 1d5
Well,
to see how long
see-
that takes.
somebody swapped all our spare parts out for what looks to be
you have
chemical rifle rounds.
You could re-roll that, you know.
I have 2 fate points.
Yeah, we
you
might
wanna-
need them. This is a very long trip. We might need them.
Yeah, I'll spend 1.
Okay. Well, I mean, you can't spend both.
But
I
what is
won't-
what
I-
is
I
what
won't
what,
spend both.
what broke down again? Just
That was
It's
the
Jovian
engines.
engines.
oh,
No, they're
so
fine.
They go now.
Okay,
Oh, I see. The captain decided to put the repair supplies in with the spare ammo, and the spare ammo in with the repair
You-
supplies. We're
you-
good.
Flashes of the Omnicide come through strike through your brain as you rip out the converter and flip it over to the other side,
Had the
So
bloody
you
thing in
don't-
reverse.
so you don't cause a catastrophic feedback loop.
Okay, so
Rather
I
than
suppose we
giving
may as
up,
well
I
go
just
into
kept
the-
looking for more supplies.
Okay, so suppose we go to the next encounter then, Gray.
Yes. This is 5, isn't it?
This is 4.
Number 4.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
number 4 now. So
Oh,
we're
yeah,
20
days.
days have now passed.
2 days. We're good.
All right, I'm gonna do it again.
Well, yeah, but we're now just going to the straight. You know, we're just traveling as normal.
There
Yeah.
we go.
35 is. I'm on the wrong page.
Trial of the
bad.
soul. Wait, what's up?
No,
Leave it.
wrong one.
35 is. I'm on the
Psychic predators.
predators. Okay.
Those guys again.
It doesn't say that I can try to avoid this one.
It's a psychic encounter.
It's psychic, so you can dodge.
Oh, okay. I can attempt to dodge it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remind them of the existence of my boot, please.
It's a trial of the soul.
Yeah, but yes, but now you have to. Well, Gray, I suppose you roll to see which one I have to deal with.
Oh, that's a D10, not a D100.
Yeah. Well, D10 would work, I suppose.
Another contest of strength.
Oh, not again.
Ugh.
Because I mean, okay.
Hallucinate me in. I wish to kick them with my
Only.
boot.
It's
It's in the rules.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where?
Psychic encounters. Contest of strength, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Am I? Where am I not reading this? Where am I missing this?
I know I read it last time. I just have to try.
No, if it navigator perishes, then it comes into reality.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Alternatively, to get others involved, the game master may rule the navigator has actualized the presence of his shipmates to help him on the quest. The other PCs act within the vision world as normal, but are only figments of the navigator's imagination.
I want to do that because it was incredibly boring last time.
Yep.
Injuries and other things suffered by other characters vanish when the encounter is over, unless otherwise noted.
Yeah, so great. You can make the fight more interesting, but also, I suppose it's more dangerous as well.
For you.
Yeah, I'm the only one at risk here, I suppose.
Yep.
But yeah,
great.
so
I can just spend all my fate points, all my ammo, throw a million grenades, and get them all back.
All right. So I'll be using John as an enemy.
Okay.
Good luck.
No, it's cool. I have a plasma cutter now.
Just because it's easy and it's challenging. Yeah, kind of like John just kind of like shudders and like a psychic version of him steps out.
With a goatee.
Yeah,
Ray, this is important. Does he have or is he missing the goatee?
It's half a goatee. Like half his face has got a goatee and the half hasn't.
What could drive a man to such depths of neutrality?
You know this isn't this isn't John, but this is kind of some sort of weird projection that's stealing his thing.
I have a thing. So you're bringing in the projections of your friends for this one. What kind of caricatures do you think of us as? How do you describe each of us in your own brain?
Okay, well,
that's a good question, Discard.
That is a very good question. Okay, I need to think about that one for a second. Okay, so
Dibs on being a booyer.
Rex Buck will basically be a collection of overly sized clothes.
A tatterdammelon.
Yeah, overly sized, ostentatious clothes with weapons that are oversized for him as well.
Is he like slightly is he actually just clothes, or is he just a tiny person inside of the
he's a tiny person that is not filling the clothes.
Okay, fair enough.
That is not properly filling the clothes. You can read into that what you will.
Fair enough.
Let's see. Willmount. I don't think Katarina and Willmount have had much to do with each other. As the thing is, I mean, the most that you did was you smacked her in the head, I think.
Punched you out, ran down a hallway at high speed, and just clubbed you in the face.
Yeah, basically. So what would?
So I'm probably very blurred. It's your imagination.
Yeah, very blurry, and has an incredibly big stun stick.
Fair enough.
It crackles constantly.
Made of stun sticks, in fact. Okay, the tech priest will be a toaster in the garb of Mechanicus.
Of course.
I resemble that remark.
But with a power boot.
On a stick.
Well, I mean, the power boot pops up from the spring of the toaster, obviously.
Yes, naturally.
So I'm upside down.
Okay. So let's roll initiative and try not to get completely murdered.
John is first.
That's not good.
No, try not to get completely murdered.
All right.
I'm gonna bust out my new weapon for this.
The hunting rifle comes up.
I can't parry that.
He one-shots the...
Is the hunting rifle?
He one-shots me.
Yeah, he is of course aiming for you because at the moment.
Naturally.
Yeah.
I mean, I would be the target. I'm the only important...
You're the only one who's real.
As usual, I'm the only important person here.
Wait a second.
This is my hallucination.
No, this is the warp. Ooh. How much extra damage is that? Because I know the hunting rifle does that kind of thing.
I'm just trying to read the full thing. Right, here we go. Navigem, so 8 plus 10 that. Plus 10 d10 damage for every 2 degrees of success.
How many degrees of success are there?
To max of 2 extra 2d10.
So that's
2d
max because it's 6.
Just 2d10.
God damn. Okay, well, can I attempt to dodge that?
You can, of course, attempt to dodge that.
I
let's
see
hope-
21 damage coming your way, no pen.
Yeah.
No,
You
I
can
do not
use that-
dodge it.
You can
Alright.
use that
Do I
reroll.
use- Do I use a reroll? I think I do use a reroll. Because, yeah.
I mean, the only thing that happens here is that it manifests as a real thing.
And you take an infinite amount of damage and die.
I take a lot of damage if I mess this up, but I messed this up.
It's a good thing I have doctor skills.
So that's 21 damage with no pen.
How you on that armor?
I have 7 armor all over me.
14
Wait, where's the
damage.
Oh, the body. I'm at
Crit.
1. Wait, how does this work? Do I lose when I drop to 0, or?
No, you
When
get
you
it.
quote unquote perish.
Okay, so I'm still alive.
Yeah.
But I'm at. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave my. Okay, so I'm at crit 1. So how do you do this?
Stupendous would
to-
like to know that you woke him up by pinging Gray, and he's very irritable and wants us all to die.
Oh.
Mission
Don't
accomplished.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, he can kill me later. Right, crit tables.
Yes. Only. Okay, so it's a impact crit 1. That is very unfortunate.
I didn't even see how do not disturb on. Oops.
Yeah, I did. You think the do not disturb
Would stop pings.
yes.
Yeah.
Except it stops personal. It doesn't stop personal.
But no, nothing can stop you getting pinged. I've tried.
Yeah.
Which is incredibly stupid.
This
didn't
channel
hear
is
the
muted.
ping.
You still get pings. No, thank you.
I didn't get the. I didn't hear the ping, or maybe I was just doing some other
All right,
stuff.
so you're saying getting your critical your
Impact.
crit 1 table, right?
Yeah, impact body.
Impact
Crit
body.
1's not too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not too bad. The question is, can you guys stop him before he
Yes,
does it
probably.
twice?
Well,
Where
here's
are
the
we fighting?
question.
On the bridge?
Here's the question: Do I have multiple heads for my various different animals or no?
No, I
not.
think it would just be you. Like,
But okay.
That'd
Attacks
be
another
cool,
targets
but-
causing the drop the anything held into the hand. I mean, was it which part of the body got credited?
Body.
my body.
Body. Low target steals the target's breath. The target can only take a half action next turn.
Oh, that's unfortunate, but not the worst.
All right. Wilmont will hold up will raise his shot stick above his head. Stand fast, ye fiend! Or will get to the Wilmont and upon your gob. Because I am
It's like Wilmont is Scottish.
Yeah.
I have no problem at all with Katarina imagining Wilmot.
Well, just imagine Wilmot is not making any sense at all.
Yes, it's just
I was trying to make myself as nonsensical as possible. Yes.
yes, success.
Partial
We're-
success.
Okay, so here we go. I need to roll my melee. Charge.
I need that file. Where did I put it?
Oh, good solid hit.
If he
Doesn't
doesn't
parry.
dodge or parry or whatever.
He's gonna
Yeah,
try. What's his parry?
Because remember,
That'd be
he's gonna
pretty
if he takes this damage, he's gonna have to do that whole shocking thing.
No, he's
Oh, he
right.
pirouettes.
Yeah.
Well, he doesn't. Well, unless he has like super, that means Isaac can come and power boot him with his spring-loaded leg arm.
About to.
Most
Striking
doesn't.
striking it on the lady man, you manly
Well,
lady man.
No.
I can try to shoot him with my stinger
Not
pistol.
Go ahead. I'm only a figment of imagination. Fire into combat.
No, I suppose. Do you get penalties for being in crit?
No.
No, you don't. Unless it says it. No, you don't. Unless he does fatigue or shit like that.
So this would be short
Yeah, it's only something to worry about if
range,
you've been fatigued.
standard
Bother.
damage, and-
Like being able to
That's
heal
funny,
and
but-
everything and patched up. So
Yeah, well, I hit him.
There you are.
Can't really dodge unless he has unnatural.
No, he's
Okay, so it's pen 3, 11 rending damage. It also is toxic
Toughness test
and
time.
felling 1, which that ignores unnatural toughness or
Yeah,
something.
felling is just for unnatural tough, so don't worry about it.
That is, yes, got to do a toughness test or suffer an extra 1d10 damage, I think.
Into the storm.
okay.
Oh
So,
yeah, for Katarina's hallucination of Jean, you know the hunter from Jumanji?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Wasn't that everyone's?
Yes.
Only,
that would just
with
be-
better armor?
Yeah,
A slightly different hat, perhaps?
a bigger elephant gun.
Bigger elephant gun. Oh, that's pretty.
Oh yeah,
If I
great.
was
Can
an
you
ogre.
do a? I don't know what you do the tough. Oh, you just do a toughness test for.
Just a toughness test. If he fails, he takes damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's 1d10.
What?
If only my stun would go off.
Toxic is very good.
Oh yeah, wait, Gray, just to let you know, I think that does a little bit of extra damage since I have that since I have the mechanical arm to get an extra bonus success on hit strength bonus.
But he dodged it, so.
You dodged.
Yeah, you dodge. I guess gotta add that to everything.
Gray?
yes, sorry, I'm just looking at something else.
No, sorry.
What's the extra damage thing, sorry?
That was
You
that
gotta do
was
toughness
that
test
was-
or.
Toughness for toxic, yeah.
Yes.
I'm catching up. Oh, he's fine.
Dang. Okay, so he only takes the listed damage at pen 3, but he probably has pretty good armor.
Yeah. He takes some damage, but he's still well in the fight. Until Isaac kicks him.
I mean, that's what's going to happen. Charge.
That's what happens next.
Plus 10 for gang up, plus normal charge bonuses, no penalties. Oh, Gray, my other hand, I have my Venom Blade.
Okay.
Since, power fists are one-handed weapons.
Dual reading
gang up, right?
fist and sword. Boot and sword.
Yes, boot and sword. I think it's 20 for gang up.
It's,
It's 10 for 2, yeah.
10 per
10 for
person.
2. Okay, boot to the head.
Yeah.
Boot
to the
properly
head.
head to the head.
Boot to the head. I rolled a 1.
Right. Yeah. Head comes flying off.
Yeah, it pinballs
Toaster
around.
wobbles forwards.
Yeah.
It pinballs around the.
Ting, 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 ting,
Plunger
ting.
slowly depressing until he gets just there, and then it ejects with a boot to the head.
Yeah.
Does it pop his head clean off like a Rock'em Sock'em robot, Gray, or is he still alive somehow?
Oh, he's down.
Okay, I thought so.
And you kind of
What is
like.
it? So that's head 26. What crit is he on, Gray? Just out of curiosity.
He was
He's
on 12.
He's energy.
He
Oh,
took
okay. So actually,
5 off that, and he had 14 hit points left.
yeah.
So
Crit-
energy.
crit, yes.
So he took 21 damage and had 14 hit points. Energy
Mm.
crit 6.
So it's crit 6. So that would be the attack cooks the armor the target's face, melting his features and damaging his eyes. He's blinded for like 10 rounds. Permanently removes his fellowship by 1d10 b5, and suffers 1d5 levels of fatigue.
The only survivor was the goatee.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then the goatee moves up in front of it, moves up where his eyes once with, and makes gives a very angry looking face.
I mean, the only surviving facial feature was the goatee.
Yeah,
He's got eyes.
That's 5. Okay, that's 5 levels of fatigue.
Gray is determined that he's a mook and died when I took him to crit.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just curious.
So we're good.
Okay, yeah, so, it's interesting. I read that I should actually use navigation warp skill for everything I do in these things.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's. When the navigator acts in this vision world, his actions are rationalized representations of trying to steer around it, basically, so.
Yeah.
This was not in Into the Storm.
Yeah, it's in the Navis Primer.
No, I'm looking
Which is
for my
inter-
weapon. I can't find it.
Okay.
Ah.
So yeah. So okay. So we avoid psychic predators.
That's great.
Yeah, by kicking
Good
over.
that
We kicked
good.
psychic predators in the face.
it was avoided with the power of friendship
Boots.
and
Yes.
and eternalized rude representations of those around you.
All right.
Massive violence.
So we travel forwards.
Isaac once again randomizes the settings of the navigator's quarters.
What's the fifth encounter? Is
Yeah.
there a fifth encounter?
There's a
There must
fifth
be
encounter.
Someone roll the fifth encounter.
Okay.
Yeah, I think going forward, all the trial of strengths are going to be done like this. I'm just going to pull everyone in because
Yeah,
it's.
I'll make a
boring.
bit more tough next time.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
Alright,
add in one extra one of us each time.
okay, so 90.
I'll fight
was it
me.
94.
Sure.
74.
Not
An
fire.
etheric rift. Oh God.
74.
Dodge,
Navigate.
dodge
Yeah.
it, or we go out.
You cannot dodge
Dodge
it.
it or we.
Oh, if the
Yes, you can. It's
if the
physical.
navigator, yeah,
Yeah, I misread it as that at first as well.
It's the easy
okay.
dodge encounter.
yeah.
It is,
Well,
but it's
you
the one
fail.
with most catastrophic. If you fail, you go fling yourself out of the warp. If I'm
No.
remembering correctly.
And you're badly damaged.
No?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Air grade say no, so I'll.
No, this is just the one where you take a little bit of damage. Honestly, it's not enough to get through your armor.
Unless
Because
the
our Geller
Gellerfield's
field is
down.
up.
Yeah, the Gallif's damaged, not damaged time.
I dodge it. Okay, so we live. Now
Yeah.
the sixth encounter. So we're now at 30 days in the war.
Well, 25.8 days,
Okay.
which is just enough to take you into the sixth encounter.
Yeah, it's true. Okay. Someone roll it.
That's a very
20.
acceptable roll.
Yeah. I don't
Delusion
think that's anything.
Mirage.
Okay. It's like okay. So now someone roll the trials of soul that I have to face.
No,
No, I'm just going to make my willpower encounter.
Actually, yeah. Is there a reason not to just crash into this one?
No, you can just crash into it
Yeah, I forget it.
because it only does D10 damage.
Well, no, it doesn't do any damage.
No, it's a willpower test or have a warp hallucination.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and we get plus 30 added because of the Geller field.
yeah.
Oh right, I forgot about the plus 30.
Yeah. So
Oh, plus 30, forgot that. Did I make that one?
Yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
you would have made it with plus 30. Aaron,
I rolled
think you
first. I succeeded.
did you?
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
Yeah. All right. So, 26 days into the warp, you can start coming out.
Should be slightly worse for wear.
A little bit. There's only
Trial
40,000
endurance,
dead.
by the way.
Okay, so accuracy of re-entry. Determine how. Okay, so you now compare the estimated duration with the actual duration. So, Gray, what are we? On target, slightly off course, or severe?
On target.
Yeah, we should be. Okay. So, I can perceive the astronomicon. Okay, I think we just come out on target. Yeah, I don't think I have to roll anything for that.
Yeah.
Can I make a chart of this?
Yes.
Yeah. So
We were on
ordinary-
target and the Astronomicon was visible. I think that's all you need.
Yeah, yeah, I think so, yeah. So plus 10, plus 20 warp navigation. Okay, I make a chart. It's a terrible path, but we have a chart.
We can sell it. We can sell it to someone we don't like.
Yes.
You don't know. It could be an amazing chart for this place.
It's true.
Could be this. Yeah, this could be like the best.
It doesn't
Yeah.
take
Oh,
negative
actually, hold
one.
on.
It doesn't take negative 1 day to get there. All right.
Navigator's
Right.
duty. Okay, so wait, hold on. We actually get 1 profit factor plus one for every full 180 days duration of the passage. So this one is worth 3 profit factor.
Yep.
Hmm.
So Delamus.
By the way, does that mean your old profit factor goes up in value over time, or am I wrong?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just how long the thing takes to do.
Hmm.
So it's like, if you have a chart that like takes you 1,800 days, that thing is worth 11 profit factor.
So is this how long you survived in the warp? What?
Well, no, it's so the longer the longer the duration of the thing, the more complex the chart is, the more it's
Well, it's worth.
Yeah, I suppose. I don't know.
Yeah.
It is a little bit backwards, but
I mean,
It's
it
weird.
it is patting you on the back for surviving a long disruptive encounter.
yeah, I think it's a risk reward thing. Yeah.
Probably. Then again, profit factor itself is weird. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay, so I assume we appear at the right place.
we were on target. If
You're
we're
on
on the wrong
target, you
place,
can-
we've
yeah.
got some questions to answer.
Well, that's great.
You'll
It
be-
said this is how we get here. So,
Yeah, no, you're arriving. You'll be able to know that Skittish there saved you about 30 odd days
Oh,
of
cool.
You're
transit.
the
So
best.
Skittish.
Skittish.
yeah,
It's the best.
Skittish.
Skittish.
Sorry, it's having a British moment.
Don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
The British moment is
I had a British moment and accidentally conquered a country in Africa. Sorry.
just one.
With my best.
Well, it was only a moment.
No, a British moment is when you go on a school field trip and conquer Wales.
Wales has been conquered for at least 1,000 years. It's
Again.
fine.
Wales signed a treaty.
Hmm?
I thought Wales signed the
No,
treaty and Scotland was
Scotland signed a treaty.
Oh, I'm backwards. Okay.
Longshank crushed the Welsh rebellion, and then when they said, "Just give us a prince, it'll be fine," he made his own son the Prince of Wales.
Well, as you do. I mean,
as
And
one
we've had
does.
rebellions since, but they've never been successful. Scotland managed to
of
have a
course not. They've got a
successful one.
prince now.
Yeah. It's also the fact that Welsh population historically has been about 4 guys and about 400 sheep.
I'm still sad that once upon a time when
comment.
you were doing a screenshot LP of for Crusader Kings 2, we did not get the we did not get the Welsh campaign. But but that overly horny freaking what do you call
Oh, the
campaign
Ghanaians.
is-
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the fact that every single one of them just had lustful.
I mean, right?
Nah, it started off like a single person, and the campaign ended with about 300 characters.
300 family members.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
I'm surprised you didn't. I'm just surprised you didn't kill like half of them.
Not that bad. It's not like I accidentally forget about World Destroyers.
Twice.
Once.
No,
once.
it was only the once. It was
Yeah.
only
That was in start. That was
You
in
remembered about the
Star
first one. It was the second one you forgot.
Yeah,
about.
it's the second one that I didn't get a notification that there was, it had been completed.
Then you blew up the enemy planet by accident.
Yeah.
Now that's what I call a Hail Mary play.
That's what he says.
It did win the campaign. I mean,
Yeah. At that point,
Things were
they
going quite
just surrendered.
badly.
It's like, yeah, we declare war on you. Where's the home world gone?
didn't
Wait,
we used to have home planet? We used to. Right,
Yeah.
we declare peace on you. Oh, where is that meme? I can never find this meme. It's an I don't even know what it's from. Some mock-up, but it's all no. Once war is declared, you can't go back. We can
Okay,
fit you in
so-
Tuesday.
We arrive at the correct place, or what the place we assume it. Wait, isn't our Jovian engine? Are
Yes.
we dead in the water because it's
You're dead in the water when you come out.
Yes, I need to fix the engine. Hang
Someone
on.
break out the space paddles.
Gray, is this a planetary system, or are we rolling up a new rogue trader?
It is not a planetary system.
I can't repair.
There is,
was
however,
true.
something here.
Okay. I suppose we could take the shuttle to try and try to get spare enough parts, or just like strap an entire new engine onto the shuttle.
Extended repairs requires a suitable anchorage, like a gas giant or a large asteroid.
Or a giant
Hold on,
ring
but
station.
I guess that'll work, yeah.
But the problem is, how do we? But we can't get there to anchor because our Jovian drives are damaged.
It just
But we
takes a
can't
while.
fix the Jovian drives.
It just takes a
And-
while.
Oh, okay, so we can actually still move. It's just
You got
I was
thrusters.
muted this entire time.
If all
What we
else
can-
fails, we will point our guns
What-
away from the target and open fire.
What we can do is we can take the shuttle out and just drag the ship along because, zero gravity.
Hang on. Let me make an archaeotech test to remember to see if I understand Newtonian physics. Yes. We can just point the
Well-
guns away from the target and open fire.
So
yeah, but that's
think-
Newtonian physics. But these are 40K physics.
I
All
made
right.
my archaeotech test. What more do you want from me?
Get the space paddles and start rowing.
Well, I think we kind of skimmed over. What is here? A giant station?
It's a space station,
Yes.
yes. Did I load that in last week, or do I need
Is
to
it-
load it in now?
A human space station?
Yes, it was a very old design. Kind of unique looking design.
What color are its hands now?
Its hands.
Sorry, old reference. Nice failure. I need those other 10 points.
Well, did they respond on Imperial Vox
One
channels at
second.
all?
I am just
Ask the
grabbing.
Halesman. Love that.
So, that is kind of what you're looking at.
Oh, okay. It's like a very crude ring world.
Yeah, it's nowhere near that size. It's
Yeah.
large.
It's a big circular space station.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what that is. Permission to open fire.
No,
No, we kind of need it.
We need to be able to dock ourselves so we can not so we can fix ourselves.
All right. Like
Yeah,
the
we can
Hales will.
Dock against its,
Need it
its,
right
its
now.
glowing corpse.
We won't be able to if we do. Why do you want to blow it up, sir? Why do you want to blow it up, Engine Seer?
Nicole says it needs to die.
We don't need to listen to your word. That is not a sufficient
Look,
explanation.
Isaac
Yeah.
failed his archaeotech roll, and I honestly don't recognize that, but it needs to burn because there's only 4 different things it could be possibly, and 2 of them are bad, and the other one isn't under our control and therefore bad.
It has the name Ishimara.
Yeah. What's the
No.
space station from the second game?
I can't remember, to be honest. Yep, that's completely gone.
No, it's not that. I mean, the first thing it looks like is that thing from Transformers. What's it called? Not a Stargate, Space Bridge.
Oh yeah, I mean,
But it also bears resemblance to every other giant we make a wormhole between 2 points thing.
honestly, having to fight Transformers would not be completely.
Wait a second. No, I know what that is. That's a relic of the Imperial Webway project.
Or you know
We
what?
Steal it.
We are busted down hard enough that we just need to get on there so we can get parts for our ship. All right.
Yeah, honestly.
Yep. So you'll
Yes. Does it respond in tech lingua?
Whatever we need to do is that we have to put it up on blocks. But
No.
Okay, guys, you got to let the GM speak eventually.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Steal it.
Sorry.
all right. So you're hailing it.
Yes.
Yes.
Apparently.
What have you got in High Gothic?
Oh,
Technolingua?
I think I have High Gothic. Let me find my character sheet.
Technolingua?
No.
How much does it take for me to get
Okay,
High
I have
Gothic?
55 in High Gothic.
All
Does
right.
anyone have better?
The grumpy halesman passes it to you.
Yeah, rogue traders automatically know High Gothic.
Okay, but what do you have it at? I succeeded anyway, but I assume we had to roll to understand it.
Because this is an ancient dialect of human.
I sort of recognize it.
Do I even get High Gothic?
Probably not. But wait, if you know High Gothic, why didn't you roll the High Gothic?
It's not one of the skills I have listed.
Oh. Okay,
Yeah,
well, either way.
Have that.
Alright. Classy, you'll understand. Basically, unknown vessel, turn around. Leave this area.
Does this sound like a repeating message, or
No, this is coming from one of the 3 ships that is burning towards you.
Ship broke, can't turn.
that would have been a very useful thing to say first, or maybe second, Gray.
They've detached from the station and are starting to burn towards you.
I relay this information to the captain.
Well, you understand them. Explain to them our warrant of trade, and that as per its dictates, and as loyal Imperial citizens, they owe us repair and refit.
What do I roll, Gray?
Let them know our engines are broken and we can't run. But our guns are working really great if they want to throw a fist, if they want to throw down.
So I'm assuming some combination of High Gothic and Charm.
You've already made the High Gothic, so we won't worry about that. Charm, diplomacy, something like that.
I can charm.
Penalty?
Diplomacy's not a thing.
Persuasion, charm, diplomacy.
Oh,
Just
I do have Charm. Penalties, bonuses.
Plus 10 for
probably
hover.
minus 10 because it's in a an unfamiliar language.
wait. What about the skull? The ostentatious is our skull works,
yes.
isn't it?
But does that give a bonus? Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
Does that
I
give
don't
a
remember
bonus?
what its bonus is for.
Well, plus 10 for the Bridge of Antiquity, and plus 10 if they realize how important the Rex's warrant of trade is.
But actually, it's plus 5 for the Auspex away.
Yeah.
The ship is just so intimidating that
Our ship is just too cool for their school.
Well, we have a plus 15 to intimidate, so we can just be very rude. If
They're
we
bigger
want
than
to.
us. Don't intimidate.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
not intimidating. I'm charming. Okay, so plus 15. Gray, are they
Pull up thread.
either...
Pull up.
So Gray, are they either nobility, admin, or government?
You have no idea.
I don't, but you do.
Black site.
Okay, I suppose you will
If they're any
mentally
of
add
them,
the
you get a bonus. That's the
Yeah,
important part.
I suppose you will mentally add the bonus
Yeah.
if any of those are true.
If you want to introduce yourself, if you want to introduce yourself, your household, and your your lineage and line.
That's of course part of it. Okay, so plus 15 bonus.
Yep,
Mhm.
plus a further 10 from the Bridge of Antiquity we keep forgetting to add.
So
Okay, so plus
25.
25.
And like I said, if they
okay.
respect the warrant of trade, that's another plus 10.
I suppose that's up to Gray to add mentally if...
Yeah.
That's a pretty good roll.
So, how do you introduce yourself?
This is Katerina Bellicor, navigator of House Bellicor, speaking on behalf of Captain Rex Buck of the esteemed Navigator House, not Navigator, sorry, Rogue Trader House Buck. We have suffered a series of slight accidents in the warp and require assistance before we are mobile again.
Are you able to leave the system?
I don't think so. I mean, out of character, I don't think so. Right?
Drives broke.
We're traveling under maneuvering thrusters.
Yeah, no. So I answer with no, I suppose. I mean, I don't know.
Unless Isaac wants to chime in with his own charm check.
We're not even making 1g of acceleration right now.
Okay, yeah, no, we cannot. Our maneuver thrusters, our Jovian drive is severely damaged. We are effectively dead in the water.
You would need time for refit and repair.
Yeah, which we can only do.
We are dispatching a team to board you. you'll be escorted to the station. Once at Gateway, you'll remain on your ship. We will give you the minimum amount of repairs needed, and then we'll turn you around and send you on your way. Do not attempt to enter the Gateway or proceed towards Karnak. Any attempts to do so will result in you being fired upon.
Understood. Thank you. And now I tell everyone that apparently this is a gateway of some sort, and Karnak lies supposedly on the other side of it.
We'll comply for now, we'll host them and we'll win them to our cause.
Oh, I would like to do a Sonia Sins check.
Yep.
I suppose I'll have to get a very good success to sense something at this distance.
Yeah.
But
I mean, we're getting closer.
Well, no, they're getting close to you.
They're
Also,
going to pull us
te-
in. We're getting closer.
well, I suppose this might tell me if there's anything on the vessels.
All right, so it'll take like a couple of days for the ships to reach you. And then you'll kind of have a look at the vessels. The vessels don't seem to have anything below the normal level of like low-level psychers on them.
Okay.
Man, it would have been an entire Gardens of Kadesh moment if we didn't blow ourselves up in the warp.
Well, I mean, depending on how the campaign goes up to that point, you can end up in this position.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Right. So there's 2 frigates and a ship slightly smaller than your own. Seems to be some sort of inter-system monitor. The monitor will come ahead of you, fire off some grappling hooks into the front, and then begin to tow you in, with the frigates giving like support on the side.
Okay, well, comply with them.
So, to get our stories straight, Mr. Road Trader, how do you want to tell them why do we want to tell them why we're here, or what do we want to tell them?
Yes, we'll tell them we're in pursuit of the great beast for the glory of the Imperium.
Fair enough.
Gray, there was no response at all to my broadcast in Technolingua?
No.
Okay, they're not with the Omnissiah.
Well, they could be, but they just could deem it more important not to tell you, or not to talk to you right now.
Well, we will have to assess if they are properly a member of the Imperium or not.
Yeah, I mean, do we recognize the vessels?
No, they're human. They've got like all the traits of a human ship, but they're not Imperial.
Okay.
They are probably kind of pre-Imperium.
We should probably let them know we have updated news from Outsystem.
That's not good.
Well, we'll get repaired first, and then we'll breach such delicate topics.
Yeah, I think that is wise.
Broach, sir. The word is broach.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure some breaching will be involved. Maybe some clearing.
Yeah,
We are at somewhat disadvantaged of numbers if we're forced to board them.
I mean, we might think that now. Dang it, Lone Ranger.
Since we lost like half our crew on the way here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we need to recruit.
we
need to
recruit
go
from the station.
Well, they told you you're not going to be able to actually land. They're literally just going to like throw a few bits at you to try and repair you.
That's what they say, but do we believe them?
Look, they just really want us to go.
They could invite their officers over for dinner.
That's exactly what I was about to do. Yeah, just engrave an elaborate invitation upon a skull, as is Imperial custom. It's like inviting the governor of this place to dine with the rogue trader.
I assume I have to roll another high Gothic and then a charm or something check, Gray.
Yep. Is there anything else you want to be doing while you're being towed in for the next couple of days?
Well, I'm writing this message, I suppose, so what do everyone else want to do?
I honestly don't know what
Passively inspect their station for interesting information.
Use your Auspex device. The Auspex things.
Where is my perception?
That
Oh, right,
makes
it's up
far
there.
too much sense, Gray.
Dunk.
I'll take that. I even forgot the plus 12 detection. 15. They're secrets.
so-
Give them to me.
That's 6 degrees of success? Or is it 7?
It's 7.
This is the specs, right? Yeah. Alright, so yes, the station is incredibly old. Seems to have been bolted onto several times over the years and expanded, which is all the kind of nubbles and greebles you see on there. Interestingly, it seems to be locked into some sort of like geosynchronous orbit around something. Orbit is probably not the right place. Kind of like a Lagrange point. It is a very stable pit of gravity backing onto an incredibly unstable, like gravimetric area in the cursed domain. As you scan, you realise that pretty much it's almost like a gateway into for a only stable route that wouldn't have you thrown around and buffeted. Beyond that, everything looks to be nothing archaeotech. Kind of like they've maintained space travel, but they've lost some tech and they've not really progressed anything. Just difference in like aesthetics over the years.
Okay, so not that different.
No. Yeah. Apart from that, the ships seem like a couple of standard frigates of the same design, and then like lightish cruiser. But yeah, not much in the way of comm chatter either between them. There are definitely no other attempts to speak to you.
Okay.
Okay, first priority, repair the ship, and as soon as that repair is done, we will send out our invitation.
Right. So, we can have a repair check. Are you going for extended or quick repairs?
I mean, we just need to get the components back online.
Yeah, so I suppose, quick repairs using the D5 days.
Let's see, Dill at -5. I get no bonus from these guys because they're not helpful at all in any way, shape, or form. Goodbye, last fate point of the session. It was nice having you. Goodbye. I have rolled 3 plus 90 plus. Nope. I don't know what these spare parts are made of. It is definitely not honest Imperial ceramicrete.
Ceramicrete. Oh.
Yeah. They're all random bits that just seem to take forever to get in. So D5 days and then you can have another go.
I'm going to send a parts order.
So in those D5 days, should I attempt the High Gothic and Charm checks? Oh, great. Is there any heraldry that I can spot on the station or ships or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Bonuses or penalty to see if I can identify them?
You have no chance of identifying it. It's basically a pair of...
I did not roll a 0-1.
No. You recognise this thing. It's basically a pair of glowing red eyes on a black background.
Okay.
So, very, very simple mark. Very stylised. Very apparent. Okay. Was that your second tech use for another day?
It was.
Yeah. You've suddenly realised that all the instructions are backwards. Like, oh, they do it like this here. Stupid cultural drift.
They turned left to tighten the screws, not right.
Yeah.
Scholastic lore astromancy. We already looked at the state, like what the station does, right?
Well, I do have astromancy as well.
I have like I have it like a 44.
55.
No, we could both. I can roll. I haven't rolled anything yet.
Well, I mean, there's a... yeah, you go ahead. I'm doing something else.
Just staring out, just staring out at the just staring out at the for the last while everyone's working, just staring at, because there's nothing really need to be piloting at the moment, and staring at it for so long. What would this be here and used for on a scholastic scale?
What, the station?
Yeah, the station itself. What kind of station am I looking at here?
It just seems to be a defensive platform, designed almost as a waypoint marker.
But is it it's surrounding the planet, right?
Not a planet. It's just surrounding like the stable way to get in.
Yeah.
So there is nothing kind of visible down that route. So you assume it's a stability for a warp jump of some form. But the grammatics and stuff like that around it is such that you probably wouldn't want to try moving anywhere outside of that in that direction. There's proper swirling gravity tides everywhere.
I mean, it could be it could be the way in, or it could just be holding everything from the way out. Essentially, could be a lock as well as anything else. Oh, wait, would it be hold? Here's a question: could it be the point that's holding the gravitational warps in place? Is the question.
You expect me to answer that?
No.
No.
You could ask them if they've seen any giant, horrible space beasts that they need killed.
That's if we get anyone to talk to.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes when we attempt to invite them for dinner or whatever insanity Rex wants to try.
Yep. Well, I get all sorts of bonuses inside the ship, so if they're in here, I'm doing a lot better.
The question is, do we get them in here?
Yes.
All right. Who wants to try it? I've basically got to be Casa.
Yeah, it's got to be Casa. So I suppose I got to do a High Gothic first and then a Charm, right? Because I first have to pen the message correctly.
Yeah.
And then see if the message has the correct... Okay.
Tone.
I re-roll that because I have one re-roll left, and I doubt I'm going to use it for something
Yeah.
else.
And remember, I'm hovering you, and I also know High Gothic, so...
Oh, that's true. So this
You just called them a horse's arse. You probably want to switch the verbs there.
I scratch out the message and respectfully call them a horse's ass, which in Old High Gothic is a very nice thing to say. Okay, so charm. Okay, so this is the formal thing. No, not really. Okay, so I get
Not
plus 10. No, plus 15. Then I get. Okay, so great. Remember, if they are either government, nobility, or administratum, I get an extra plus 10 to this.
Yep.
Behind the scenes plus 10. Fuck. And I use my last fate roll. Can anyone think of any more bonuses that I missed?
Mm.
We got the entire thing for the.
The hover is the 10. 5
5
is from the something else on the what was it? The other thing that gave me plus 5 last time.
Sometimes you just gotta eat the L.
Yeah, I mean, unless graces they do happen to be nobility administratum or government.
Mm-hmm. You'll get held back. That's fine.
Okay.
We will be willing to send a delegation across, if only to explain the rules for visiting this sector.
Okay. Did the job, boss.
We stand ready to receive them.
Okay. So, a old-fashioned, to your eyes, looking shuttle. Is that the right thing to say in 40k? Everything looks old-fashioned.
Well,
A shuttle will arrive of arcane and unknown origins. Like
Salivates in Tech Priest.
No, it doesn't look architect. It's just completely weird, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it's a pattern you don't recognize.
Yeah. It's got the same number of engines, and you can tell it's burning like very similar to your tech level. But it's just like, would you put 3 engines on a ship in that configuration?
No, not without at least another pair of maneuvering thrusters at the front to counterbalance.
Yeah.
Anything else would invite demonic possession and the worst kind of help files.
No.
Possibly an auto-launching tutorial that removes the upper layer of your skull.
Remember listening to the Return of the Jedi? Yeah, I'm assuming you've got troops lining up to meet them.
Yep.
Not as many as we should.
Yep. Alternating servitors and regular crewmen.
Yeah, you've got all your troops there. Yeah, it still looks impressive. They don't need to know half your population's dead.
They don't know this is the night shift.
Yeah,
and the day shift.
5 soldiers left.
So the ramp will lower. Some robed figures will march out and take their position, and an old man in robes will come down the kind of ramp. That's a word I couldn't say. Yay, thank you, brain. So he will start moving across towards you and stop before you.
Well, I greet you, fellow human, in the name of he who stands upon the or he who rests upon the golden throne, nobly guiding our species. Ave Imperator.
He just kind of stares at you and does a head cock.
I assume this may have been a mistake.
Oh, you have not heard of the glorious news of the Emperor.
Which emperor? There have been so many emperors in history.
The Emperor, the one Emperor. Come, I have much to tell you.
I am Primarch Lonius Dalam of the Temple of Karnak. I am here simply to tell you to go away. Karnak has lasted longer than whatever Imperium you have come from, and will last much longer than when it's gone. We are protected by Karnak. We need nothing else.
Oh boy! So Rex, failing his willpower at the insult for the first time, immediately flushes, like draws his sword, and just makes to kick this guy and stand on top of him.
The 2 guards kind of lowered
No, that's rude.
like their power lances. They've just become like the Imperial Guard for Stars in my head now.
Well,
why not?
So
You will submit to the will of the Emperor, or you will be destroyed as all mankind's foes are.
Actually, this is a fair point. Would any of us... None of us would disagree with Rex here, actually, right?
these guys are a bit out of touch.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a reason why Katarina would intervene, but I
mean,
short
besides a relatively disadvantageous position and having to fight rarely damage against 3 ships,
We've not taken any hull damage,
it checks out.
have we? don't think so.
No, we
We've
haven't yet.
We've taken
No.
component damage, no actual damage.
Yeah.
So if you want to, kick up the, if you want to kick up the,
I
the
should have
space-
fixed the ostentatious display.
I
the
feel
fa-
like I should try to intervene, but I'm trying to think of how to do it.
Nah. We are. If this is a road trader, wherever he says go, so fuck it.
Well, you see, but that's the thing. I mean, okay, I am part of the crew, but I'm also not. Rex doesn't hold quite that stature with me. Yeah, let's say with on the instincts of immediate survival, can I attempt a charm check to?
Calm Rex down.
I don't think that's going to happen, but to sort of distract, because they don't know that Rex is the one in charge.
No,
Are you going to claim he's not in charge within his hearing?
No, not that he's not in charge. Not that he's not
most-
in charge, but that
most
definitely.
definitely.
But to pull the
Okay.
attention away from Rex onto
Actually, that is a
Katarina as
good
reasonable.
point. Why is Rex meeting them here and not in the dining hall?
Because this is as far as they will
Yeah,
come, I assume.
He tried to invite them further in, and they didn't come.
They said no.
Oh,
So can
well,
I
what
attempt a
asshole? Set
charm
them on
check,
fire.
Ray?
You what say?
Can I attempt a charm check to?
Yes, but it's going to be
Full
at minus 20 because you're trying
Wait,
to
minus
like
20, yeah.
charm two sets of people at once. You're trying to not
Yes.
anger up the road trader at the same time as calm some other guys.
So they are. I assume they are. So they're not any of the peers. I'm assuming
No.
this is not a formal setting. Well, not a formal enough setting.
It is a formal setting. We've got troops and banners and everything.
Okay, well then I get plus 10.
Don't know how much more formal it could be.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think I have. I'm just checking everything here because this is. Nope, there's nothing else that helps. Nope, nothing else that helps. Okay, yeah, no, out of it, but okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Not enough to
finished.
completely anger Rex up, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I try not to anger Rex, and that means that I don't succeed at distracting the other people. So yeah, good luck, gang. We had a good campaign.
Now we just gotta fight our way out of it like real Imperiums.
Yeah.
Imperials.
Yep.
Well, I mean, the question is, does Rex actually attack them?
Real Imperiums.
Well, he ordered him to surrender in the name of the Emperor, and well, need a response to that.
So yeah, so you need to forget who's here, who's begging from who. You may kill me. I'm an old man, but you'll never make it from here. You'll never tell anyone we're here. Take what we've offered you. Leave. Never come back. Your foolish emperor doesn't bother us at all.
Well, as soon as he says that, Rex immediately goes to just chop his head off.
Yeah, I was about to ask if they'd ever encountered orcs, but then he offered insult.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah, you're not even sure you're a psycho anymore.
Yeah.
What is this? What is the warp?
Yeah, it's the
How do
whole.
magnets work?
Your
What's this thing on my forehead?
your third eye closes and it doesn't open up.
Great.
Yeah.
Now we're stranded in a hostile star system without a navigator.
Look, let's kill this man. Let's kill the delegation and go into combat now. And go into ship combat now.
All right. Oops.
If only we didn't have only half our crew around.
We're only taking some penalties to everything.
Could be things.
Hey,
Things could be better. It's true.
we could just fail our rolls. What's the difference with that than normal?
We could fail them by significantly less, which
You're
would have been a
asking for
success,
too
or the
much.
normal significantly more.
Look, all we have to do is have Rex prime his boarding action, and then we can go and then we go board action the station. All right.
With
All
half
right.
our crew.
I mean, we just might leave the ship a little bit more
Can we
empty
even
than
make
normal.
boarding actions when we're at 50% crew?
Probably not.
I
Also, they're a very
don't
small
know.
ship.
No, you can.
No, okay. Well, then.
Crew just deals with how your crew mount deals with how much morale you have. A morale maxes and how close you are to mutinying.
Oh, it's 20% you can no longer board. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. We pack them deep. Like we're working on British Navy rules. We pack them deep here.
Yeah.
Well, we do have to take out the defenders first before that's an option.
Yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rex orders like unless something stops him, he kills the main guy, orders the other two killed, and orders them all tossed into the void and to battle stations.
All right, battle station as it is, boss.
They're probably going to go for you.
Isaac sheds a tear for yet another another piece of irreplaceable ancient technology going to be destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
It's in the hands of heretics.
Pulls
Or
out a tiny
worse.
piece of paper with three square boxes and adds an X to the second one.
Or as one would call separatists. Look, these guys
No,
live in
it's full of strangers to the Imperium. They've not yet been properly introduced to it.
Hey, what do you think of this Omnisci character, Mr. Delegate?
Too late for that. He's missing a head. He can no longer speak.
All right, make me an attack roll on the main guy. That'll be Rex, obviously.
Obviously.
You can have a plus 20 on this, by the way. Oh, not that you need it. You just separate his head from his body.
Look, sometimes you just play as the bastards.
Or you
We tried
reuse this one.
diplomacy. We tried diplomacy. Then they just came onto our ship and insulted us on our front door.
They insulted the Emperor. That's worse.
We
Yeah,
were
that's a lot
polite.
worse, actually.
We offered them to invited them to dinner.
Yeah, and they said no.
They literally came to our doorstep just to spit at
They
our
threw
feet.
burning poop on our doorstep.
They came to our doorstep just to spit on our feet.
Oh, if we're only fighting two
Open
guys,
hailing
that's not good.
frequencies.
Ah.
Dear sirs, your
This
insult
is-
has been received.
This is more to see, like, just generally what would happen.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, and here's the Vox playback of the entire event because we have that now. Thanks, Servo Skullflock. You're the best.
They did Logan says they did heresy. This is the only violent response.
It's true.
They
Well,
gave
they didn't-
insult.
Yeah, they didn't just do heresy.
I'm
Like,
not
this is
standing
like-
next to Katarina. I know what happened the last time that occurred.
Katarina is not going to use her everyone dies skill unless the situation warrants it.
I'm not standing next to Katarina. I have a bad history with that, and it's not going to happen.
Right, we'll make Wilmot stand next to Katarina then.
Much better.
Fair enough.
Also,
Katarina's
get behind the
not
road
standing next to
trader.
Wilmot. Katarina knows what happened the
Where-
last time that occurred.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's true.
where's-
We're now. It's now what the.
Do I have
chicken fox, like
do
the
I
cow,
have-
the cow, the wolf, and the.
do I have Fluffy or
cabbage.
Fluffy? Do I have Fluffy or Fluffy Junior with me?
Yeah, you can have Fluffy. Where's
Okay.
Fluffy? Fluffy would be there behind you.
Yeah. Well, Wilmot is consistently flanked by his loving herd of murderous predator animals.
They were wearing
So-
their Sunday best.
Basically, the main thing of this is to see how quickly you can kill them.
Yeah, so that you can then balance the rest of the encounters around it.
Yeah.
If it takes more than 30 minutes, I'm just going to give up. Get in my escape pod and leave the rest of you behind.
That real time or game time?
Real
No
time,
way.
game time, obviously.
Okay. Wilmot, you up.
Oh,
I thought you were making
Oh,
plans
did-
after you asked for Fluffy.
oh, okay. What about Fluffy? Wait, what's wrong with Fluffy?
Nothing wrong with Fluffy. I'm just saying I thought you were making plans for
Oh, I
doing your
was.
turn.
Oh, yeah. No, I was. I was. Wilmot's going to have a high pitched whistle, and Fluffy's going to charge. And
Someone's gonna have a bad day.
jump on this man. Okay, so it has brutal charge. Great. What does brutal charge do in the trades?
Nothing good.
Nothing good, you say.
Brutal charge
Nothing good
for them. Where's that page that has all the traits written on it?
3 extra points of damage.
There we go.
Okay. So let's go with +3 on that, just to make sure that goes. Charge. It's a high pitched whistle, and my fur animal just freaking.
I think something's wrong with that.
Yeah. Oh, I think I.
Where's the +49 come from, discard?
Oh, discard! You added the wrong thing to number to the damage.
I put +3. Okay, I put that after the. SB. So sorry.
Oops.
Oh, great. That's 100% legit.
64 damage.
This
I'll
man
change it
doesn't
now.
have. The man does not have a torso. Okay, this man.
You are
doesn't
not
have-
allowed to exceed the
All right,
damage of the boot.
Well, the first one works, so I just need to roll this until they attack.
Yeah, until it
I'm just gonna roll
hits.
the damage. Yeah,
Just roll D10 plus 4 plus 3 plus whatever the middle number was supposed to be.
What is his strength bonus? Strength bonus is 4. Okay, so
49. Fluffy just eats the man in a single bite.
just immediately jumps his head off.
Doesn't just jump his head off, like disintegrates him.
15.
That's still a lot.
He's still a good amount of damage. Pen 0.
10 0. Also, it's let me see. Let me double check. It's rending, so I think the damage goes twice, isn't it?
If it's rending, you roll 2d10 and take the higher of the two.
Okay, let me take the other roll. Roll the other
Yeah.
D10.
Roll twice, use best.
9. So that's
This-
9 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4.
20.
20. Okay. The
And
bodyguard
does it
just has his head bitten clean off. And Fluffy just
Where- What 23? Where does? Oh yeah, that's right leg. No, Fluffy takes his leg off.
yeah. It's just
Like
runs
his leg
past
off,
his leg
Beats him
goes
to death
down.
with it.
Yeah, he's running down like towards the shuttle now, being dragged by Fluffy. But you know,
He just took a cross, taking around the corner.
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, she's also swift attack, so she could have gone again. Oh, that's
Not on a charge.
Not a charge.
Not a
yeah,
charge, no.
Right, fair enough. Fair enough.
but yeah, Fluffy just immediately annihilates the first guy. And I'm pretty sure the second guy's gonna go before he gets an action.
Well, it is Isaac's turn next.
Yeah,
And
Isaac's the deleter.
Wilmel just whistled and let that happen.
There's a
wanna do
nice,
Isaac
a nice
makes a
long
depressed noise.
stream of blood now down there.
And misses. Well, that happened.
Wow.
Be worse.
Rex.
Well, he also has swift attack, so he can attack twice with his sword to step in and chop chop.
Isn't it full action to attack twice, though?
Yeah.
It's no free move,
Okay, just the first
Oh.
one then.
which sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
Right. So it's 8 damage, pen 2. Okay. You stab him solidly in the shoulder. He screams but isn't not dead.
How rude.
So it's Katrina.
Katarina.
Katarina. Sorry. My brother-in-law.
Language is hard, man.
Yeah,
Names
Especially
are
when my
books.
tongue doesn't do what I want it to do half the time.
I'm mad. Okay, so this is stripping the husk, opposed willpower. I get +20. Yeah, that's not fantastic. Okay, so great. You got to do an opposed willpower.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, yes.
I mean, well, he could still succeed with more than 2 degrees of success, so. He
Nope.
does not. He takes 1d10 damage. Let's roll 1d10. He takes 5 damage, ignores armor, is knocked down.
Okay. He is still alive. He's knocked down.
Good, good.
Okay, it's his turn. Right.
I should have attacked along with Fluffy. Damn.
I'm surprised you didn't.
I was trying to be cool and standoffish and whistle and have my dog murder them.
You did.
He basically
Worked
brings
great.
up his arm, slaps on a command bush and goes, "It's a trap! It's a trap! They've murdered her!" And then we go back to turn 2.
Dang it.
Totally wasn't a trap. You offered insult.
They don't know that.
They're about to.
Yeah.
Man, I didn't think the dog was gonna be the most competent person here.
He's not. He's just the luckiest.
Colin would say that's no different.
Honestly?
No. Luck is when it happens once. Competence is when it happens 5 times out of 10. 6. What is my attack bonus anyway? 10. Discard, you're up.
Oh, I'm up?
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
Go first.
As this card will sigh. Pull out his quick draw his saber and rush in to aid his lord master yada yada yada, his boon companion since he was young, even though he went and chipped him in the back of the neck for no apparent reason, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
You know exactly why
And-
that happened.
Yeah.
Swiftly behead this man.
Not swiftly enough.
All right.
11 butters pin 5 to the
Yeah, that enough to kill him.
where did body, so just
Yeah, so
step forward and shank.
he's on the floor, like wound bleeding, and he's just shouting a warning to the shuttle.
And I
And
just
you
stab
come in
him
and just stab him through the chest. It's
Right.
like,
I stab him right through the commies that he has his hand on.
kill me with a sword. How weird is that?
Hmm.
And everyone's going, they're pretty damn normal.
That's how things work.
Yeah.
Clearly, these guys need to be brought into the light of the Imperium, thinking swords are weird weapons.
Disgraceful. Go capture that shuttle. Ready to battle stations.
Okay.
Shall I offer them an opportunity to apologize, Captain?
I think it's too
If
late
they
for that.
survive.
Okay. So troops will. Let's have a quick check of what the pilot can do. What's his reaction speed like?
I'm gonna go with slow.
Pretty good.
Grandfatherly, as if
But-
he was.
So, kind of like you see your troops rush for it, and the engines come on. But of course, he's starting it up, so it takes a few seconds for the thing to go. So, step your troops kind of get on as the door slams shut. It begins to lift off. You're all kind of blasted by like jet wash.
That's
Can
not
I-
good.
Can we take?
So
can I
glad we're
take-
out of the warp now.
Interesting.
Ah,
Oh, your
yes,
guys do
interesting.
better. And then it just kind of crashes to the ground a few seconds later, and you can see the cockpit just like lots of blood on the inside as your guys getting up there. So yeah, managed to stop it from escaping, but you have no idea if a message has been sent up or not. Okay. I suppose I need to bring up the space map.
Oh, Quitty space map.
And clear off the massive battle we had last time.
Begin the massive battle we'll have this time.
Yeah.
Do we have enough
Fortunately,
time?
we have
for
them
that
outnumbered.
battle?
They have no Imperial warships.
We can get started. Unless people have got places they need to be.
Well,
Not
before we can
particularly.
begin, I'm going to be broadcasting them a message containing the video recordings of what they did, demanding an apology.
Can we also like broadcast the entirety of the there must be some sort of Bible for the Emperor, right?
Put on the step-in. Put on the power medal.
Well, I mean, there
was-
must be like the Ministorum must preach from something, correct? So we
Oh,
just
that's
we
at
just
minus
start playing
5,
that
maybe plus more.
from page 1, chapter 1.
Yep, the Lectatus Divinatus.
Yes.
On loop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Starts from the beginning. You know.
On a sub
Chapter 1. The Emperor is born.
We don't have
Born,
Serpentis here, which is
created.
unfortunate. Actually, would it say that the Emperor is born?
No.
'Cause-
No.
no.
It
'cause
definitely would
he's
say the
God.
Emperor has always existed.
Yeah, so
Yep.
it would be like it probably starts with some extremely weird version of Genesis.
I think official Imperial history begins with the conquest of Terra.
Yeah.
Official Imperial history
Yeah.
begins with the incarnation of the Emperor. Before that, everything was chaos. Well, chaotic. Less
Yeah, but
than good.
Wouldn't they say that the Emperor has always been?
He hasn't always been incarnated. We know that.
Yeah, but that's why I say it
Well,
would be some weird version of
He was
Genesis. where it'd be
around, but we don't care about the before times. They were bad.
Yeah, it just says he revealed himself upon Terra and then united it.
Took
And
about a
what-
week.
Yep. Well, about 80 years actually, but
Not
Yeah,
in the Imperial Doctrine. It just happened.
Anyways, Gray, I have transmitted the video recording of what occurred here, along with the word apologize, in my worst High Gothic.
Was this a good idea? Didn't they not know we were?
We're,
Oh well.
we're detaching from wherever we were and powering up our void shields and weapons. I think they know.
I think this would be the point in time where Grex would go forth towards the command to the hailsman, pull the headset from his head, put on all bands, and just give them the good old tirade.
But yes, we are demanding an apology from them.
So if you want to give a good old tirade, Rex, it'd be cool.
well, I think we can assume that happened.
Yeah, and he's probably going to be doing it constantly.
Fair enough.
Yeah, we're just doing it in shifts, really.
Mm.
All right.
They send an envoy over who insults
Wait.
our leadership immediately. I mean, come on.
Wait, you gave me the tirade in shifts?
Yes.
Of
Well,
course.
First one of us does it, and then the next one takes
It's
over,
equivalent
and
to the
so on and so
filibuster,
forth.
isn't it? As long as
Yes.
one of you talking, it's fine.
We're just taking up all available channels that they can't talk to each other.
Count as jamming.
How do we jam? We just broadcast the light of the Emperor.
Well, by jam you mean take up both basically cause a lot of frequency overlay.
All right. So, time to remember how space combat works.
We go, then they go.
Mm.
It's not that much bigger than we are.
Well, the problem is that there's 3 different.
Let's go find the
Shit.
reference sheet. I mean, look, this is the same odds we fought the orcs with, all right?
Well,
We
yeah,
don't
the
have-
core
We don't have
the core of
friendly
space
ships.
combat is maneuver, shoot, and any extra actions.
We should probably be
don't-
facing away from them.
I don't have a terrible
there we
amount
are.
of stuff to do in this combat, unfortunately.
I thought this was us for some reason.
Where is ship act? I know the ship actions are on the reference sheet.
I mean, you can always scan their ships and figure out what they've got. Ship actions are in the ship actions table.
Combat actions table, you mean?
Yeah.
Unless they're in the combat actions table. Yeah, here we go. Super combat actions.
Super
RT
combat
123. 213. Where is the RT 213?
Maneuver actions, adjust bearing, go in new heading, speed and bearing, disengage.
213.
Oh yeah, here we go. That popped up in the same thing.
They did fix their engine before this, thankfully.
Yes, we have fixed the engines.
Actually, need to remove that. They've still got nowhere for the crew to sleep. What crew there is?
It's fine. Most of them will die now.
Half of them already did.
Yep.
Well, then the other half of them will die now. I did not say anything incorrect.
Yep. Okay, so.
Ugh.
So. Actions, rounds, turns. Initiative. Everyone rolls 1d10 and adds their detection bonus. It's a random one.
Section bonus?
Detection
bonus.
Detection.
Every ship rolls 1d10 and rolls detection bonus, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the super bus goes dead last. The super bus goes dead last. Generic space map.
Yep. Well, it's just
Look,
a
we're
job.
the super bus, not the super fast.
Yeah.
Oh, remember skittish. To get skittish into account.
Which
So we're in
reduces
combat,
our
which we-
speed,
Yep.
but not our detection.
Okay. What did you? One of you roll for the ship?
No,
we got 10.
none of
We
us
have
rolled
10.
for the ship.
Well, it says super bus is 10-10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can roll for the ship. What's our detection bonus to check?
Plus 15.
Detection. Well, it's plus 15. That's the. Oh, can't it go that high?
No, it's plus 1. It's plus 1.
Plus 1. Okay.
Oh,
so
the
it's not
bonus, not the modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6. The same both times.
Yep.
We
can only. I rolled twice to take the less. Rolls 9 twice. Well.
Sure.
You still managed to beat one of the frigates out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This
Don't want
frigate?
that on my grave.
What?
Wait, does the
We beat
giant
one of the
battle
frigates.
station? Does the giant battle station also have initiative?
No, it's
Not
going
a
to work.
battle station.
Gonna take a
Which is
little
odd.
longer to get their guns up and running.
Ah, so we don't die the first turn, we die
No.
like the third turn. Got
Yeah.
it.
Right. I didn't
Could
put
just
this.
skip the dying altogether.
Okay, so I know we are
Optimistic.
hell bent on fighting this, but we could just head towards the thing in the middle of the station.
Yes, you mean plan A?
I thought
You
plan
mean
A was
plan A
to kill
to-
them all.
Plan A.
No, that's
destroy-
plan B. We
Well,
just normally
prim-
start there.
I think I just accidentally shut down.
Primarily, what we're trying to
You
do
did.
is,
Yep.
it is to, slay
Right.
heretics to the emperor.
I've got to do the whole switchy thing. Ah, I killed it. It's dead. What do you want to do? Do you want to call it at this point or carry on for another 45 minutes? How are you doing? Yeah. Yeah, let's do this fight next week. Yeah. Probably. Alright, gives me a chance to check the rules anyway. Yes, that's more honest. Anyway. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching, everyone. Next week, firefight. See you then. Yeah, thanks. But sorry, people saying that Justice is saying he's like the technical difficulties animation. I am most of the way through a little short of the Copterus doing a dungeon delve. So. Right. Oh yeah, the audio of the other zones doesn't exist on this. I really should fix that. Alright.